Pandemic Productions presents, live in front of a studio audience, Coffee with Sasquatch!
Thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight we have a great show in store for you. We have two great guests. Let me introduce guest number one, world acclaimed ambassador, Sophia Nwai. Thank you for joining us, Sophia.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure.
You just picked up the new title, ambassador. Do you want to talk to us about that?
Oh yeah, sure. So at my school, I just recently got invited to join Model UN, which I accepted. So yeah, I'm ambassador because I'm in the Model UN for my school.
Ambassador to Turkey?
And so, what role do you play in the Model UN?
We haven't gotten that far yet, but yes, right now we're just debating, which is more like loudly arguing. So it's very fun. Yeah, I'm getting to know a lot of my peers, and yeah, so I'm ambassador of something that I don't know yet. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. I hear you also do a lot of other things, one of which you are a master judoka.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And how do you like that? And what got you into that? And how long ago?
Well, I think I started when I was like about 5. And I really I wasn't sure about it at first, but then when I, got to throw people on their backs, I started just like, oh yeah, this really fits me.
Have you ever been in a chicken wing?
Okay. So yeah, I haven't been able to do it just because of the pandemic, the virus in the room. But I really want to get back into it. Yeah.
Well, great. That sounds amazing. You also are in the National Dance Institute, NDI.
Yes,
Tell
I
us
am.
about that and how what you were able to do during the pandemic, how the group handled the pandemic.
So we just recently moved back to in person, but during the pandemic we went fully Zoomed, which was harder said than done. Because, well, you can imagine something that is entirely movement-based, no speech or anything, would be hard to portray on a Zoom call. But yeah, it was hard, but yeah, I'm so glad we went back in person. So yeah.
Well, that's amazing. I'm afraid now we have to take a short break for a word from our sponsor.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Oh.
So our sponsor is Speed Stick, aluminum-free, 24-hour protection. Speed Stick. Speed Stick. Okay. Now we have Young People's Choir. I hear that you're also in the Young People's Choir. Can you tell us what got you into that, and how long ago, and what types of songs you sing?
I started in the 3rd grade, kind of forced by my parents, my mother mostly. But yes, once I started to get into it, it was really fun. And we sing basically everything except English. So that is an event, like every day, a week, if you want to nitpick. But yeah, I've learned a lot of languages. Yeah.
And I hear you're good warblers too.
Well, great. That's great. And I wish you to do very well in all those activities. And I hope that you join us as we remain with us as we introduce our next guest, acclaimed scholar Leopold Krauss. Thank you for having me.
Well, just.
So welcome to the show, Leopold.
Thank you for having me on.
And so you're back from school for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And you're a first semester student at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit why and how you chose Cornell?
Well, when we visited, it was an extremely beautiful campus, and I thought that was actually quite important for studying effectively and all that. And also, it basically has everything. It doesn't specialize in any one thing, and it has all different fields of study, and it's very proficient at all of them. So if I wanted to change for any reason, I could do it without any worry.
And not too many bird brains either.
So tell us about some of the classes you're taking this semester.
Well, right now I'm taking 3 main classes. I'm taking a math calculus class. I'm taking a MATLAB course, and I'm taking a writing course. We have to take our writing courses because that's part of the Knight Writing Institute at Cornell. They want to make sure everyone knows how to write, regardless of what they're majoring in. And I'm taking my MATLAB course, even though I don't need to, because I thought it would help with my eventual major.
That's great. And how about next semester?
Well, next semester I'm going to be taking the next math class, multivariable calculus. I'm also going to be taking a more honors physics course, my first physics course that I'm taking at Cornell. I'll also be taking a history of the future course that I'm signed up for now.
Sounds very interesting.
And I'm going to be taking my next writing class about the Spanish Civil War.
So more chicken scratch?
So are you looking forward to your first winter in Ithaca?
I am. I think that winter is always beautiful. Winter is definitely my favorite season, and in Ithaca it's going to be even more beautiful. There are all the different paths. It's already snowed a little bit, and it's been beautiful, and I can't wait for the true heavy snowfall.
That's great.
So not good for the northern snowbirds, though.
Unfortunately, we have to take a moment for a message from our sponsor. So I'd like to introduce everyone to the new recipe for Spam, Spam Light. It has 50% less salt, 30% less fat, and 60% less calories. So now it's no longer good for your soul, it's also good for your health. So your summer activity.
Well,
Tell us about this.
Well, for the summer, we're thinking of going on another Hadrian's Wall trip. We did one some summers ago, and it worked out really well. And we want to do it again. We thought it was just an amazing trip. It had a lot of exercise, we had a lot of good food, and we saw a lot of interesting places.
That's great. That's great. And there's a lot of nice pubs along the way.
Of course, that's my favorite part. The English pubs where I just stuff myself with
Chicken pot pie?
chicken.
I hope not. Well, that sounds great. Well, thank you for joining us today, Leopold, and thank you, Sophia, for being with us. And I wish both of you well.
Thank you.
All right, let's cut.
So we have 2 guests. The first is a young student from the city, and she's going to be really interesting. He's going to be really good to talk with. We're going to have a good time with her. And then after that, there's going to be a new college kid, who's going to have a bunch of things to say about that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good show. I think we're going to have a lot of
The coffee's cold. The coffee's cold.
Oh, I'm so sorry, just that one.
Yeah, she's coming with it.
What are I paying for?
She's coming with it.
Coffee.
Oh, here you go, Mr. Sasquatch. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
Is it okay? Is it? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It's hard for me to get the, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Makeup! Makeup!
Go.
Wear makeup!
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I look
Well, you look
like
good. You
I
look
look
good.
like a common gorilla from the Bronx Zoo.
No, you look
What
good.
the hell?
You look good. It looks good. It looks good.
My hair's all over the place. I can't see.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There.
It looks
Is
good.
that okay, Mr. Sasquatch?
You look.
Okay, better. My coffee has milk in it. Milk makes me gassy. Coffee!
Oh,
Just a moment, Mr. Sasquatch.
she'll bring you coffee. She'll bring you coffee.
Coffee!
Here we go. We're live in 5. Live in 5.
Yeah. So, just a few things to go over. Maybe just the introductions.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Okay, good.
This guy's nuts. Have you seen how he treats his staff?
I know, he doesn't come out like that on TV.
Yeah.
He's always rocker.
I know. I'm
It's
gonna.
like, yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
call my
ridiculous.
agent. Jesus Christ.
Jerry, what's wrong with
Why
you?
you sign me up for this
You
nonsense?
crazy? I have this nut job, okay, who's treating his worst staff like
I have to
common
go on
potato.
this. I have 8 minutes to bail out.
You kidding me?
Ah, okay,
Don't
whatever.
make this mistake again, okay? Just
Bye.
goodness gracious.